Oh, you've done.
Go ahead.
Let me turn on the volume.
It's on.
Hello?
Hello.
A girl would like to know.
Oh no.
What was the favorite part of training for your fight scenes?
I guess they were kind of choreographed like dances. And so we spent like a month in Northern Ireland doing that. And I remember one day where Maisie and me were really... No, actually this was after filming. So after we filmed episode 5, we spent all day doing that and it was so much fun, but me and Maisie were hitting each other a lot. By the end of the day we were so tired that I went back to my hotel room and fell asleep face down in a plate of salmon. So even though it was a good day, I woke up like this. And I looked in the mirror and was like, man, that was, it was a tough day. So yeah, that probably that day because we were both really tired, but we had like a lot of fun, yeah. Salmon face, awesome.
Hi. Hi. Oh. Hi, Nathalie, and the rest of the cast. Hi. This question is actually for Sophie.
Oh.
Okay. So, basically, so Jon Snow and Sansa aren't really brother and sister, and
Don't ask me
she
that.
likes redheads. So I was wondering.
She likes red?
No, he likes red. So I don't know what she likes, but I was wondering, like, what kind of issues you think it could cause.
Or ones.
Here we go. Let's get the party started. John likes redheads, he does. But Sansa and Jon have grown up together. They may as well be siblings. They have that sibling rivalry. I don't know, but I swear to God, David and Dan, if you make anything happen, I'm gonna kill you. I don't want to
It hadn't occurred to us, but thank you.
Nothing will happen.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. Engine Cold Hands is back.
Yeah, good one.
I'd like to ask the panel if there are any great stories, funny, that they'd like to share during the production this season.
I'm sure there's so many. Kit farted a lot.
Exclusive.
That's it.
Cracker.
Where's the mic?
Hi there, my name is Nicole, and I just wanted to ask Bran a question. I just wanted to ask you how you felt when you found out about, when you had the vision of Jon Snow being born. Like what I mean, was it like an eye-opener for you and it made everything make sense, or was it just something that made you more confused?
Well, because the Tower of Choice stuff was split into kind of 2 scenes, one earlier in the season, one later in the season. So when I first read it, my immediate thought was, I'm going to Spain, so I'm going somewhere warm rather than Northern Ireland. Then I actually read it, and I suppose overall it's a very interesting kind of arc, everything that happens within the Tower of Joy, and I wasn't actually aware of the whole. I knew about R+L=J and so forth, but the Tower of Joy I hadn't actually come across. I read up on it and found all the theories. So it was really cool to just be able to read it, let alone actually have involvement in the scene. I think that was what was so cool about Bran's visions, was that it wasn't just the audience watching a flashback or something happen, it was the audience getting to watch another character react to this kind of rich history of Westeros. So for me personally, yeah, it kind of, it was nice to see it all click together.
Go ahead. Hi.
Hi. So my question is for the executive producers, and at the beginning of season 6, you guys had a lot of different character storylines, so I was wondering how you were dividing those characters into different episodes.
Well, we go through an outlining process which I won't get into because talking about note cards on a corkboard is not what you guys waited in line to hear. But it's a long, it's the grunt work. It's how you actually figure out who goes where when. And David and I and Brian Cogman and Dave Hill, the other 2 writers in the show, will sit down for several weeks and just sit in the office and bat ideas around and put those ideas on the board. It's just kind of like it happens slowly with, it's not it's the least exciting part, but for us, it's the most exciting part because it's when we actually get to see the season taking shape for us.
Hi.
Hi. My question is for Sophie. Since the beginning of the series, Sansa has made like a complete transformation. She's almost like a new character. How do you think that transformation is going to continue, and where do you think she's going to end up?
Wow, that's a really good question, because I genuinely have no idea. I feel like they could take her in so many directions. I mean, she's really become kind of a leader in her own right, but there's also that sense after she had that scene where she killed Ramsay, you wonder if she's kind of got a taste for killing. I mean, Miguel.
Vodka.
Michelle and I discussed that scene extensively, and we really wanted to kind of accentuate what do you say? Don't worry. We really wanted to kind of accentuate that kind of look back where she almost walks away and then she looks back into the kennels with this kind of passion for it and this real intrigue and I don't know. Yeah, we really
we spent a long time messing around with that scene when we were actually shooting it because there's such a wish fulfillment aspect to it. That's the thing that everybody has been waiting to see for quite some time and that she's been waiting for, and we needed to milk it but not too much, and we also needed to remain slightly ambiguous about what her feelings were about it. But I think one of the things that clinched it is when there's a close-up of Sophie and she goes to leave and then she kind of pauses and then she gets drawn back into it, just as you're hearing Iwan scream like a pig.
So yes, in answer to your question, I honestly have no idea if she's gonna become a real leader and do the right thing and be a true Stark, or if she's gonna go completely sadistic, or who knows? We'll soon find out. Watch season 7, it's gonna be great.
Hi, my name is Tyrion, and I have a question for all of the females up there. How does it feel to be such strong women in the show, and does it kind of affect your lives outside of it?
Rheon, how does it feel?
Personally, for me,
It's awesome. Yeah, it's a really short answer. It's empowering and it's awesome, and especially the way she gets to do so much cool stuff. Like, it's wicked, you know? It's really cool, so I feel very lucky to have played a badass, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel really proud to be playing such a strong woman in the show. I think Sandy's had such an interesting, where she began and like just her evolution as a human being has been really fun to play, and like her intelligence and her fierceness, even though it's quite quiet, she's had quite a lot to overcome and she's really persevered, and I've definitely enjoyed people's response to her, because people have come up to me before and said really wonderful things about it, and I feel really pleased that people respond to her and feel connected to her and her quiet but kind of strong. She's strong in a very quiet way, so people like that, and I'm happy that.
Hey guys, I'm a really big fan, by the way. Say hi.
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask how your character / experience with the show has impacted your life.
Life-changing, I would say, for me. Definitely. I'd never been to California until 2 years ago. And I'd never been paid this much in my life. To have such a good time and on such an excellent piece of work, it sort of spoils you for everything else, because nothing else lives up to the production values and just because we've been working for so long together, every department works together so brilliantly, and it's just been an amazing experience, and I wouldn't swap it for the world.
I think we have time for one more question. Wait, let's make it 2. Just because you're already...
Hi, my name's Sky, and my question is for Kristian. Seeing as he died so heroically for Bran, I was wondering if there's anything he would say to Bran, if he could express anything more than Hodor.
Thanks.
Hold your own.
I've been asked that question before. What would the first word you would say to Bran if Hodor could suddenly speak? And it would definitely be no. So it's going to be, hey Hodor, carry me to that tree. No. Sorry. I think Hodor would be happy the way he died. I think he would be. I think he enjoyed protecting and looking after, as I did with Isaac here for the last 6 years. I'm going to miss him. So I'll never get rid of him, really. I'll never get rid of you, really.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. My name is Heidi. I was here last year. I had Daenerys with me.
Yeah.
We asked about the rape culture. Yeah. Last season was amazing. The payoff was incredible. The women kicked butt this season. And I'm very excited about the upcoming Cersei-Dany smackdown. So can you tell us a little bit about what we might expect from their inevitable meeting?
Sure.
Dan?
Yeah, this is
Can you
definitely
tell
your
us
question.
anything?
Liam?
Yeah, there's going to be a list of exclusives now. You're lucky you're here. Off you go, guys. We don't know.
Maybe they'll just get on really well.
Yeah.
Like, hey girl. Yeah. Against strong women.
I love your hair. This is actually a pretty good transition because we happen to have some exclusive video for the upcoming season. Would anybody like to see it? That was pathetic. We're talking about exclusive video for the upcoming season 7 of Game of Thrones. Would anyone like to see it?